One late model driver's $10,000 mistake. Things get cowboy up at Charlotte. We'll talk weekend dirt racing winners and a whole lot more. Let's go. It's Sunday, November 2nd. I'm Justin Fiedler. This is DIRTRACKR Daily presented by Kubota Genuine Parts. When it comes to Kubota, shortcuts just won't cut it. Bring your equipment to them for thorough inspections and unparalleled service. Kubota prides itself on quality and efficiency, and their service team will be getting you rolling again using genuine parts. Don't settle for less. Choose the best for your Kubota. With their service, you're not just getting maintenance, you're investing in the longevity of your equipment. The Kubota team is committed to ensuring your machinery is reliable, efficient, and ready for any challenge. Join the Kubota family today and experience service you can trust. Contact your local Kubota dealer to book your appointment now. To find a dealer, open the My Kubota app and tap the dealers button at the bottom or visit KubotaUSA.com. I'm going to apologize off the top today. We're playing a little bit banged up, but we're going to battle through it on this Sunday, so apologies for the voice. In racing, as in many areas of life, the details, they really matter. And Mark Whitener and his team had a $10,000 reminder last night about how important those details can be. The National 100 at East Alabama Motor Speedway is ongoing as you watch this, with Friday and Saturday featuring prelim programs, and then today being the $30,000 to win finale for the super late models. I was a bit surprised to see the car count so low there. Only 21 signed in on Friday and 22 signed in last night. You would have figured 5,000, 10,000, and 30,000 to win shows would have drawn more cars, especially in a region like the Southeast where there are just so many late models. Brandon Overton and the Longhorn Factory team took the win on Friday night, topping Whitener and Tyler Erb. Overton has won the National 100 twice in his career, and this was his first late model score anywhere since that Lucas win at Circle City way back in May. Those guys continue to just be missing something this season, but grabbing a win at any event has to be a boost. I continue to hear rumors about this team and their future kind of all together, some fairly outlandish ones along the way, but good sources continue to tell me that nothing will change with the 76 for 2026. Overton backed up the Friday win with a second place run last night. Overton, though, was actually third at the checkered flag behind winner Mark Whitener and second place running Jimmy Owens. But Whitener's glory was very short-lived. 2 trips across the scales showed his number 5 car to be light, and rolling out of the tech shed, he headed back to the truck and not victory lane. Owens was credited with the win with Whitener's DQ, which then moved Overton into second and Dalton Cook up to third. It was later revealed on the Whitener social media channels that the team forgot to fuel the car before the feature, which then led to the DQ. Not enough fuel in the tank at the end of the night, not enough weight at the scales. That's just something you can't do. It's not often you see a veteran driver like Whitener burned by a mistake like that, but I'm sure there will be a big sign up in the truck today and going forward with a reminder for everyone to check the fuel before that car rolls out. The win takes Owens to 5 on the season, with his last coming back at Duck River on August 1st with Hunt the Front. Action already on track for today's program as I write this, with the late model portion starting around 4 p.m. Eastern time. Things are live on Flow Racing if you would like to tune in today. The other racing that is happening right now is the World Short Track Championship at Charlotte. The Thursday and Friday portions of the event were pushed back, and they're getting things finished up today. We had rain all week here in the Charlotte area, kind of leading up to the racing. It's been a battle over there to get the track into any sort of condition. Things were pretty rough yesterday, and there are some pretty wild photos and some wild footage of the action. It's kind of one groove around the bottom that didn't look too bad, but anything up above that was just an absolute adventure. Looking at some of the racing already going on today, things look to be much improved from what we saw just hours before, though. The next several days, they look pretty good here in the area, so hopefully they won't need to do a bunch of serious farm work on the surface to have it ready for sprint cars, modifieds, and late models when Wednesday comes around and World Finals gets going. The World Short Track is live on Dirt Vision today if you would like to check that out. In fall clash action, Greg Satterley and Mason Zeigler close out the short series with weekend wins. Zeigler's win last night at Potomac was good enough for him to close out the championship over Trevor Feathers. Zeigler got $10,000 for the win and another $10,000 for the title, so a nice weekend for him. The big weekend sprint car winner was Hank Davis. He swept the short track nationals at Texarkana 67 Speedway to take home $22,500 in winnings. Friday night, he was the beneficiary of leaders Chris Martin and Cole Macedo crashing out of that one. Martin caught the wall in turn 1 and collected Macedo in that late incident. Kind of nowhere for Macedo to go there. Davis then came back on Saturday night and dominated to take the $20,000 win over Landon Crawley and Ian Madsen. Unfortunately, Macedo had another crash trying to catch Davis last night, ended up DNFing. Davis has had an up and down season. He started first in that Wheatley 45 out west and departed that car and just been kind of stringing deals together ever since then. He's got 3 wins on the season, including these 2 this weekend, plus a Power Eye score at Callaway back in September. He's a guy I think in the right situation, he could win that, the championship with a series like Power Eye, but he's got to obviously get in the right, right team, right equipment, and kind of be in the right situation there. But would like to see him run a few more starts too in a season. He's only got, I think, 29 starts this year. That's a guy you'd like to see maybe making 50 or 60 sprint car starts a year. At Bridgeport for the Dirty Jersey finale, it was Justin Whittall taking the win over Chase Dietz and Anthony Macri. A win number 2 on the season for the Port Royal track champion, and a good one here to get ready to close out that kind of Central PA sprint car season here. Not too much time left in that one. Out in California, Justin Sanders ended the NARC season with a win at Stockton. He somehow survived an early incident with a lap car and then went on to dominate that main event over Shane Golobic and Tim Kading. DJ Netto's 4th place finish was good enough for him to wrap up the NARC championship. That was Netto's 2nd series title, with the first coming back in 2019. Tanner Holmes finished out his time with Tarlton Motorsports with a top 5 finish. He'll now head to Charlotte this week to start his new deal with Buick Motorsports. He's going to run World Finals and then look towards that 2026 high limit schedule. And Ken McIntosh made his 4th start with Roth Motorsports. He charged back from an early spin after starting 3rd to finish 8th. I still don't know what the plan here is with McIntosh and Roth and Toyota. There have been rumblings about maybe a Toyota-backed sprint car deal with Chad Boat also, but I don't know if that's happening or if that's a place McIntosh could end up. It does seem, though, like Toyota would like there to be at least a 2nd car running somewhere. We know they did some stuff with James McFadden this summer with Tarlton as well. Something to keep an eye on here, though, as the offseason progresses. Does McIntosh kind of more go towards wing sprint car racing with a situation like Boat or Roth, or is there something else out there for him? That's one of those things I think we'll just kind of have to wait and see. Also crowned at Stockton this weekend was Sprint Car Challenge Tour champion Austin Wood. He went winless, as actually the entire top 9 in the SEC standings, all winless. But Austin Wood's strong enough to beat Seth Stanley for that title. Joel Myers Jr. won the season finale. And Mitchell Moles topped the USAC CRA at Paris last night. He beat Austin Williams and RJ Johnson. The CRA has one more race this coming weekend at Paris, but Johnson has already wrapped up the title over Ricky Lewis. That's the show for this Sunday. Thanks as always for tuning in. If you guys want even more, make sure to check out DIRTRACKR.com. Updated news all the time, the streaming schedule, podcast listings, the analytics section, all sorts of stuff over at DIRTRACKR.com. So add it to your daily round of the web. I know you guys do that just like I do. But hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday out there. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.